taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have...
Blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested.
Gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and live to fight another down.
I'll tell you, the offense, tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. He'll have enough for the first down, and the makers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the third.
Because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was in
this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Give the, to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
It is good. And the first point of the day comes.
I'd like to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time.
And this week you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And that's a good second.
The 36, it's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality.
Rides the back and leaves it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. To the ground to try to move the chains. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
It's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games. What your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think
back to throw, it's Altmaier. Caught over the middle, it's Dixon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Caught over the middle, it's Dixon. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man...
They'll try the run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't.
On the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Crosses the 30 to the 31. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking to throw on third. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Anytime a...
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Get it out on the screen. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. He reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Clement. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this.
Giving up some yards and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They make the stop about down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal. First down now, here they come again. The give from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to put it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Tried to give it enough body English. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? Getting him on the ground, not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the
Running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The give on the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
You just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Rushes on him. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown! Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The give. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And some room to work. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up.
Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because.
Into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were...
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Steps away. He'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this is
from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might...
Early and often in this game, they've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught. Timeout is called, and it's the defense. They'll try it over the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
Some points before going into halftime.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Altmaier. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to keep 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Clement. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Caught, close to the marker, it's Dixon. He gets those chains moving, gets it out. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge...
Get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, and the attempt, 2nd and 1. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Here comes the heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain.
bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the ceiling with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. On target. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better.
Offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Works his way to the 4-yard line. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini! Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the... Running back searching for a hole. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get...
They've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois!
You know, this offense knew coming into this.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's McCoby. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the grab. His junior making his presence felt and making the... They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He'll heave it deep. Catch inside the 25. And a pickup of better than goal from the 8. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And
anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Into a massive giant bodies. We're calling a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Arkin. It's a running room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go.
Gets going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Handoff to the single back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to count. It's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Carrying at a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as to... On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first.
To go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on the... Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Puts it out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them up. They pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's brought down at the... There's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here. Back out to the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Because now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And maybe he'll get back to...
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away? You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. That's not quite going. Makers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 34. Coming down the gun of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. To the ground with the back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, yards, go on to the next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. They make the stop, and he'll have it.
This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Boom. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory.
We haven't heard his name much, right, Reese? Like, he hasn't made a bunch of plays, but this offense, when they need it, down the stretch, late in this football game, he makes an enormous play for his team.
Timeout called here by the defense is the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make... Timeout is called with just a single second left. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And he got it! A little bit of redemption after those early misses, and he's the hero with the game winner. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. They reeled off 6.
Make sure this defense stays honest.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They'll leave it with the lone back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but